Hello and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be attempting cleaning out this stock intercooler off a 2002 Volkswagen New Beetle TDI. It's definitely seen its fair share of road use. It's very dirty. Did take it apart, straightened out some of the fins, but I noticed while looking inside through the intercooler itself, I was seeing a lot of dirt and grime, and instead of forking out money at this time to get a new one, it is on my list to upgrade it. But just at this time, I figured I want to give a product a shot. This product is used for condenser cleaners, mainly for like rooftop units, and I thought, well, let's give it a shot. So I've already pre-mixed the bottle. It's 1 part cleaner to 2 parts water. And you spray it on, and the way the product works is it foams up and continues to foam up, and it's supposed to dilute and push out any dirt or debris. Now I don't expect this to push out any rocks that are stuck in there or anything like that. Even though these fins may look good, they get coated with dirt and grime and salt, and ultimately affects the way your intercooler operates properly. So I'm going to set this over here in the stationary tub and going to let it sit. You should not breathe this product in. They do specify on the container to spray harsh so that you're not creating a mist. But due to the fact that this intercooler is very thick, I will be spraying both sides. So I want to soak it on an angle, get it all in there. Flip it over, and I am wearing a glove on one hand. It is a non-acid chemical, but I'm sure that it is not something you want on your skin. And I will put in the description later on what exactly the bottle does say. I have not read anything off the bottle specifically for the camera use at this time. I'm just want to get this back on the car. I just did the timing belt change. So I'll have to let this sit 3 to 4 minutes, and I'll let you know how it turns out afterwards. Alright everyone, I'm back. We are at about the 3-minute mark. Definitely noticing the amount of dirt that has been pushed out. Didn't quite foam up as I was expecting it to foam up. I was thinking, an excessive amount of visual foam, but definitely cleaner from the looks, and I do like the amount of dirt that I've gotten out of it. So I will continue to let this sit for another couple minutes here, and I'm probably going to do 5 or 6 minutes and rinse it out, take another peek on the inside of the fins if I'm happy with that. So okay, so this side you can really see how it's pushed out all the dirt. So I might even do 2 rounds, given that I can still see some dirt in there. It is a thick intercooler, so it is kind of difficult to spray from this side to try to get into here. But we'll see after I rinse it out. We'll see how much actually comes out, and that'll be a decision if I want to soak it again or call it good enough and get it back on the car and off the lift. Okay, it's been 6 minutes, and just to clarify on the timing, the bottle had said 2 to 4, which was out of all the directions the least amount of time to let it sit. So I did choose to do 5 to 6 minutes. There was no specific direction on an intercooler because technically the chemical is for a condenser cleaner, but condenser and intercooler are basically the same thing in my opinion. And this is a trial run. I've never seen this done. It's just an idea I've had with units that I've worked on before, thinking, well, if we use them on condenser units, why can't I use it on my intercooler? And another reason why I'm using it is because this will be replaced within this year. I'm going to be getting a Dark Side Developments side mount upgrade for the Beetle. So, not that there'd be any damage worthwhile, but I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of money to send this out and actually get it cleaned professionally. I just didn't see that as something I really want to do. So I'm going to pull this out. Just going to take a peek here. Definitely have taken out a lot of grime, especially along the sink here. So I'm going to run some water. And I picked a side. This side looked a lot better, as you can. There's some of the foam that I was expecting. So I'm going to lay this. I'm just going to start rolling this out. Definitely got a lot of dirt out. Now, and I may be doing something overkill. There might be something to just go ahead and run it under hot water and call it good, and that probably does the trick. Or I'm sure there's guys that come up with some type of soap remedy that is probably easier than this. And there's always a better way to do something. That's something that I've learned throughout the years. But you know what? I had this cleaner in the shop, and I didn't have to go out of the shop on this cold 13-degree day, and I'm just giving it a shot. So I mean, I would say it's definitely done something. Whether that was just letting it soak with some type of solvent and voila, it does the trick, or if it's actually the chemical itself. Let's get my glove off here. The other side. Take the rinse out here. Now, and I mean, depending on how filthy your intercooler is, I wouldn't expect anything to be noticeable while driving, unless you had a temperature gauge monitoring your air temperature. This is difficult here. But I would say it's definitely done the job, and I'm satisfied with how this has turned out on an intercooler with 200,000 miles on it. And the cleaner the better. I'll take her into the shop and I will very carefully spray this out just on the edges here, where I noticed there was some cryer buildup. But I won't spray directly in the fins in fear that my compressor will blow the fins over. It's something similar to that, which was done from road debris and rocks and whatnot. So ultimately, I would say that this product has worked very well. Doesn't have to be this brand, doesn't have to be this actual style cleaner. Just any condenser cleaner would be my opinion. And yeah, it's definitely helped me. So good luck to you guys, and keep those cars running great.